So today we've got our fourth year students working on a professional work integrated learning experience. So design students that go out into the real world are, really well equipped. They've worked on a lot of different live briefs, but today is a kind of different approach where we're trying to get students to work on a closed loop brief. So the reason for this is that we've got lots of external advisory committee members who are, people from agencies and designers in the real world who say that all students kind of struggle with this idea of really quick, fast turnarounds and working on real deadlines to real time. So today the students arrive, they get briefed on a project that's come from our industry partner, and then they pitch and deliver that to the industry partner this afternoon.
To get industry feedback for the work that students have done is really important for them to see themselves in industry prior to leaving university and joining the real world.
Thinkabell are a full-service agency. We're in Melbourne, Sydney and New Zealand. We're 170 currently. We focus on everything from strategy down to design and all the processes through.
Thinkabell is an extremely important partner of ours on multiple levels. First of all, they offer their expertise as industry assessors in our fourth year design program. So they sit in on student presentations and offer feedback and advice based on their professional perspective. Secondly, they provide internship and work placement opportunities for our students. Each year they have offered an opportunity for one of our students to be engaged as a professional practitioner within their studio.
My role at Thinkabell is a design tinker, which is just their special way of saying a graphic designer. And so with that, it's working on everything from like TVCs, supers, ads, design, motion, photography, whole lot. And Western Sydney Uni really prepared me for that by providing so many opportunities to experiment with so many different avenues of design and art. So I could come in with like a really big plethora of skills.
I think it makes it a lot easier when you're on a time crunch to come up with ideas a lot quicker. It makes it a lot easier for idea generation and to bounce ideas off a team.
I feel time constraints like this bring out the better in students and in designers, where they can complement each other's creative abilities and work from that and create an outcome that may not have been produced in a longer period of time. Yeah.
Well, I definitely found working under pressure forces you to really step out of your comfort zone and find different ways within the group and within yourself to come up with unique and quick ideas. So I would say that's probably a big thing I learned.
It's actually a bit of a pressure cooker where we put them into a situation that they may have experienced over the course of a week or two and condense that down into a 5-hour period. So there's a lot of different emotions that they express during that process, and we get to see obviously what they can create when they're under that pressure. But most importantly, the teamwork and the collaboration component is what's really being highlighted here, and that when we work together, that's where the real results actually come.
I found a really good moment was when we got to talk about our ideas to one of the teachers. We all of a sudden had all these ideas and they narrowed down to one or two really good ones. And then with a couple of the teachers, we were all talking about how we can improve it, how we can get better. And it was a really exciting, it was like idea generation amongst all our peers. And usually you do it by yourself. So that was a really good experience. We got really excited.
The strategic thinking, honestly, it was nice seeing that students actually grabbed things and brought it into their world and researched it and unpicked it, and it was more than just a design. It was something which could actually be showcased in various different ways. You always got to give back. I think it's one thing that, no matter how progressed you are in your life or as an agency, it's always good to give back to the up and coming generation of the future leaders of the world.